CBM program is important for communities in a number of ways.
It's a way of teaching the youth. It's another way of bringing the community together.
It's a great way to establish a baseline and measure that over time to see what's changing, whether it's good or bad.
The best part about being out on the land and water is about expanding my knowledge.
When you're actually out there, you can actually see the changes that are taking place on the environment. You can feel it.
We always swam in the water and we never got sick from it. It didn't matter whether it was a lake, a river, a stream. We could put our feet in it and drink directly from it. Sad to say, today, we can no longer drink from the water the way we used to.
When I first heard about CBM, I knew it was more like a scientific-based approach, like a technical approach. I was really excited and I was thinking, okay, this is what we need because we need to monitor our territories. Things are happening, things are changing really quickly, and we noticed that right away.
Through the CBM program, with collecting baseline data, it's incredibly important as it allows us to keep track of changes within the water chemistry over time. Data management for community-based monitoring is also important. This data that you're collecting, it's being collected for a purpose, whether that's for influencing policy change or guiding future restoration work. The data collected through the community-based monitoring program is owned by each community out there collecting it themselves. It is shared with permissions from the community by the TPU. And if that permission is given, we can share it with other communities, with other organizations, which then further go into better water management, better fish habitat management, or whatever else it's being used for. So the CBM program is great for youth involvement with the Treaty 3 youth. It provides a lot of opportunity for youth to be out there on their lands and waters, getting more familiar with them, learning from elders, guides that are also involved in the program. And it's, a great way for them to explore potential interest in doing this as a future career.
Community-based monitoring is really important because it collects long-term data about the environment over time in places that individuals or communities are especially interested in or concerned about. Now, after 50 years of data on those lakes, that long-term data set that shows trends, cyclical trends over decades, really tells us a lot about this region. And it tells us what's changing kind of because of global change here in Northwestern Ontario.
Big Island started their community-based monitoring program, I think in 2019. As part of the community-based monitoring program, we've been trying to train our youth and our band members, giving them updates of what we've been doing. Sometimes we'll do a presentation or two just to let them know exactly what we're doing, what we want to do, and what we see in our monitoring programs in the future. With this community-based monitoring program, we've been trying to build capacity by training our youth and some of our people as well. We want to make sure that we teach them what their ancestors used to do on this land. So when they get older and they become elders themselves, they'll have that knowledge to pass on.
It's very important for our communities to be involved in the CBM program. We were known as the protectors of the land, and as our past generations are getting older, there's going to be a new generation that has to protect on what the previous generation protected themselves. I think it's fun in general to be a CBM technician.